I just saved this 1977 Pontiac Firebird from the scrapyard for 600 bucks. Let's give this old girl another chance and see if she'll run and drive after almost 40 years. Before we dive in, let's go ahead and give the car a walk around. Give it a good look over. Let y'all check it out. Still have the old Kragers on it, which those are hard to find. Pretty cool. I've had the car for a few months now. Same with Faith Green's Pontiac Firebird over here. But I've been waiting on, doing anything to them. Ordered up some parts, so now I can finally get around to doing something with it. The hood is locked, so I can't get in to show you what we have. So I don't even really know what we got. So we're going to figure that out together. But I'm hoping maybe I can pull this here out and stick my hand up through here, because I can't get my hand in there to undo that back latch. But I don't know, that's going to be the biggest pain so far. And like I said, it came from a scrapyard. It's got some dings, it's got some rust, it may not even run, but we're gonna find out. Here's the S that the scrapyard put on there to save it, and it's got some pretty major rust in the back quarter panel. But depending on how good a car it is, I mean, it doesn't really affect it much, for driving, in my opinion. But it could be fixed. But let's go ahead and take a look in here. The driver's side door won't open, so we have to enter in through here and maybe roll down the window and Dukes a Hazzard it through that window. But we have a spare seat in the back. Interior appears to be pretty complete. Door panels is all here. It does smell pretty musty in here, so it's probably got some mold growing in here, unfortunately. But overall, pretty complete. We got some mice evidence in here. That's a couple spare bright light bulbs. Nothing too major. We have an aftermarket B&M shifter. We do have keys. Look at that. That's going to help us out a bunch right there. Still got the old Firebird emblem. How cool is that? We have some old Sears gauges in here. Even a aftermarket tack. Must have been somebody's little sports car back in the day. Well, now you have an idea of what we're working with on the interior. I'm sure the floors is shot, but let's go ahead and see if we can pop that hood open, and I'll bring y'all back. I got my lovely assistant, Faith Green, on the camera.
Hey everybody.
And let's go ahead and see what taking out these screws do for us. Alright. Let's see, I think that's all of them. Oh, yeah, look at that. Alright, so that's out. Now, I'm hoping I can get my wrist in here, or my hand in here, man. Feel it. Man, this is gonna be tough. Give them a look in here so they can see what we're dealing with here. Well, come up right through here. Hope y'all can see that, but trying to get this right here on the back one to flip down. Got this front one, but we gotta get this back one to safety, the second safety lock. So that's what we're trying to get. I'm gonna try and go ahead and get that, and I'll bring y'all back. All right, hour and a half later, it's almost dark, but what I had to do was take this here apart, and then I was able to come up through there with some channel locks and grab on that back latch and pull it open. So let's go ahead. I also wanted to mention while I'm here, it still has the bird on it. That is cool. Let's go ahead and raise it up. See what we got. I apologize, it's a little dark. Let me see if I can get my phone light on and give it a little bit more light in here. Oh man, that ain't no stock 350, I'll tell you that much. Got aftermarket valve covers. Oh man, that's pretty nice. Good old big block, I believe. 455. I'll have to run the numbers on it. But yeah, man, it's awful complete. Everything is here. Down to, I mean, well, I'm missing some wires and stuff, but I mean, distributor cap and all that's here. Man, shoot. Well, I already got wires, plugs. I went ahead and got some brake lines or brake hoses, and I know it's probably going to need a master cylinder, but actually we just put one on face formula, so I'll probably just rob it and put that on here. And I got some oil for this old girl, and yeah, that might be a project for tomorrow. Well, we got the hood open. That was a big step, and we got a big old powerhouse under the hood, so I can't wait to hear it fire up. So it's the next day. I ran the numbers on the engine, and come to find out, it is a big block 455, so I really scored there. Basically, the engine's worth more than what I paid for the car alone. So picked up some updated parts, and these are just some other parts I already had, some brake hoses, and for the front, I figured they probably at least need them, so we have some type of brakes. Got spark plug wires, got some 10W30 and a Wix filter, and just some miscellaneous stuff, you know, some brake fluid, fuel filter, some carburetor cleaner, and some spark plugs, and something else down here. Oh, just hose clamps, so nothing fancy. All right, so I guess today we're gonna go ahead and start putting on the new spark plugs and wires, because it doesn't have any wires on about half the cylinders. So I guess we'll go ahead and do that, and you know, see if it spins over. I might go ahead and try and spin it over by hand, make sure it ain't locked up or anything, and if it will, we'll go ahead and put the spark plugs in, wires, and you know, we do got a key, so throw a battery in here and bump it over maybe, so, and check the oil. All right, so that's the game plan for today. And I got Faith. I'm gonna put her on these tires and get her doing the dirty work, and she can swap these because they hold air. That one's a little low, but like this one here is holding good air, and on the other side they holding pretty good air, and these might would hold air, but I don't really feel like messing with them, so we're just gonna swap them out. So put the other wheels on here, and also I gotta swap her master cylinder on here because the brakes is locked up really tight. So yeah, that's the game plan for today. Let's see if we can get it to run. So I got Faith Green doing the tires, got it jacked up for her, and I guess while she's doing that, I need to be doing something. So guess I'll go ahead and start putting on these spark plugs and wires, and just hope the engine ain't locked up and it'll turn over. So I'll go ahead, get to work on that, and bring y'all back. These are the spark plugs I got, AC Delco R45TS. I hope they'll work. Let's go ahead, yank one of these. Oh shoot, I'm standing in that bed. Uh-oh, this is gonna be difficult now. All right, let's go ahead and shoot. There we go. Go ahead and yank one of these bad boys out, compare them, make sure it'll work, set our gap, and go ahead and install them. Let's see what kind of spark plug we had in here. We got the double spark plug, 666 auto light. Alright, let's go ahead and take this out. It's kind of hard doing this. I sprung my wrist a couple days ago, and it's been making everything more difficult. Oh yeah, good. Alright, we'll go ahead and set our gaps. Now, maybe set y'all up, do a time lapse, or I'll just go ahead and knock them out and bring y'all back. Alright, so I got two spark plugs in, and try to get this wire off, but you can see a lot of mice evidence, hence the wire too, so who knows what that went to. But alright, 2 down, 6 to go. Alright, I just realized something else. Also, indicating what I was saying. This might be a pretty nice little engine. It's got some headers on it, so that's cool. I can't wait to see what this thing will do. So I'm just gapping these at 55,000, and I'm just using a little feeler gauge here and just working it around so I get the 55, which I went a little too far, so give it a couple of light taps. Alright, very good. Now I can go ahead and put in this new spark plug. And then this side is done. She's working hard, everybody.
I'm working hard. Last one.
Hey, she's doing good though.
He's got me doing the dirty work.
Yeah, I do.
Like, look at me. Down here on the ground.
Slaving, huh?
Slaving.
Damn it.
Working like a dog.
Working like a dog. Dang. She makes me sound kind of bad. Yeah. Oh well. Gotta get something out of her. Nah, just playing. Alright, so I'm sure most of y'all probably already know, but if for the ones that don't, you ever wondered why a spark plug has the option to put a wrench? This is why. So you can't get a ratchet in here to normally get it off like you could on all the rest of them. So on this one, you have to take a, you know, wrench, just like so. Well, let me flip it around once you got it on there, and then you can break it loose just like so. That's why they were made like that, and that's why they call them spark plug sockets, because a regular 5/8, you ain't gonna be able to do that. While she's still finishing up doing the brakes, I want to just go ahead and just swap this onto the other Firebird. This is off a face car, so it should be the same, I'm hoping. So go ahead and just swap that. It's brand spanking new. It's only about 2 months old, but it just that's just how they do. All right, y'all, she's on her last tire. Check her out. Let's see her put it on. Woo. Come on, Faith Green. She's been doing so good.
This one's so heavy.
You got it, Faith Green. Come on.
Okay.
You need help? Come on, Faith Green.
I'm using the old Cody Rogers trick.
Oh yeah. You got it? Oh. Oh.
We're so close.
You're so close. Come on, Faith Green. Oh, she's on it. Come on, get it in the hole, Faith Green. Alright, you want me to get it?
No.
You got this, huh?
I got this.
Alright, let's do this, Faith Green. Try to line up the holes first.
That's what I've been doing.
And then just pry it right up and flip it on there.
Okay.
Come on. Oh.
This is it.
Last one. Come on.
Okay, you do it.
Alright. Alright. Film me. I'll show you how it's done.
I know how to do it. It's just too heavy.
That's how I like to do it. Sit as close as you can. Pick it up. Pry like that. Just like so. Just use your legs to pry it. Flip it straight up. Changing out these master cylinders couldn't get no easier on these things. I mean, you got 2 lines here, and you got 2 9/16 bolts, and these are 9/16. Everything's the same size. This is just a little plate that covers over the end here, but it pulls off when you get those 2 nuts off, and I mean, it's easy peasy. Let's go ahead and get the old one off on my 77. All right, so I already got these 2 brake lines out. Now all I need is a 9/16. I'll show you how quick it is to change it out. Just break them loose. Try not to drop your nuts. No pun intended. Alright, let me grab my ratchet for that one. Don't want to pry too much on my electric impact. So, alright, go ahead and break that one loose. That's good now. I can grab my electric impact back. I'll go ahead and yank that one out. Alright, take that one, sit that there. Alright, so like I was saying, that bracket here, this is the bracket I was just showing you. It'll just pull right out the way. So just pull on it and slide it out. That's all it is to it. I got a dead battery in, just an old battery I had laying around, but the cable's definitely going to need replacing, but I just kind of got them kind of loosely on there. I got it charging. I guess I'll hop in and try and bump it over. See if it'll turn over at least. See what happens. I gotta go in through this side. Definitely gotta fix that door. Oh man. Oh. Alright, let's see what we got here. Guess we're in park. Alright. So, I guess we're in park. Never had one of these shifters before. Let's see what happens. Oh, and it wants to spin over at least. That's dead. I might let it charge up for a second and bring y'all back. Got Faith Green in the car. She's gonna hit the key for me. Let's see if she spins over good. Which we know she does, obviously, but let's see it. All right, go ahead. Go ahead. Oh yeah, cool. All right, well, that's what we wanted to see right there. So, one other thing I noticed I gotta get now, I'm trying to see what the best way would be to show it to you, but the aftermarket oil pressure gauge, the line broke on me, so gotta replace that now. So I guess I'm kind of at a standstill for today, so I guess I'll get back with you when I get some more parts. So next week, I went and picked up a couple battery terminal ends, and I also went and got this block off plug, which had to go in that oil galley hole. I did buy an oil pressure gauge kit, but I don't know, it looks like I would have to take out the distributor to do it, so I'm just not going to mess with it. I know it's got oil pressure because it squirted out some. And I'll just take a little Teflon. It's kind of tough to do it in the wind here. Just take a little Teflon, run that on there. I always put the side I'm threading facing towards me, and then that makes it just a little bit easier to thread the threads. Alright, so I'll go ahead, finish this up, and I'll bring y'all back. Got those battery terminal ends on, much better than what was on there. Jeez, that's terrible. Alright, so I also have, let me get a little light back here, if y'all can see that. Hope y'all can. Right. Well, anyways, I don't know if y'all can see that or not. I can, but if not, the plug is in. So hopefully we won't have any leaks. If it does leak, I'll just tighten it up a little bit more. But I must say, with these new old rims off a Face car, it's sitting pretty good. Yeah, I'm feeling hopeful. I think the next step is, let's go ahead and see if the brakes will pump up. And if the brakes pump up, that'd be great. I did buy the brake hoses for both the front, so maybe I can get at least front brakes. But might not even have to do that, because I mean, I will if I plan on actually doing some real driving, but I'm just hoping to get it to fire up and do some burnouts with around the grass in the yard or something. So we gonna see. Got Faith Green in the car. She's over there chilling, looking pretty. And I'm gonna just do a bench bleed right here on the car. So go ahead and pump it up, see if it'll pump up. And the pedal is working now. It's pumping up? Yeah. Wow, good. Let's just barely crack it open up here and see if we get any air out. So I just want to see if I'm gonna get any air out. You holding it?
Holding it.
Should have clarified that. Alright. Nothing on that one. Pump it up and hold it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you hear that air coming out of there? That's what we're trying to get out of there. Alright, do it again.
Okay.
Oh yeah, now it's getting a pretty steady stream of fluid. At first it was a little rusty looking. Alright, do it again. No, it ain't got as much pressure on it. Try it again. We might be in luck though. You holding it? Oh yeah. Alright, I think we're good here. What I'll do now is just go under the car and finish bleeding it. But hey, they pumped up. We might be in luck. We might have brakes. Something I forgot to show y'all was check out how good and clean the oil looks. I mean, it's not the cleanest, but it'd be sitting for, I think, 36 years, I said. And that's impressive. It is on full. I'm going to try and get it to run with the oil that's already in it. And then I might change it before, giving it too much of a hard time. And also, I want to go ahead and get out this fuel filter and this old fuel line. I got some new line. But to do that, the connection is down beneath the alternator. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the alternator off and put some new fuel line on there. Put my new filter on here. And then proceed with trying to crank it up. I might, before I put the new filter on, I might try and see if I can get it to run off a bottle or just filling up the bowl maybe. And see if there's any fuel in the actual tank. I might can get lucky. As you can see, it's already got a break in the line there. It might just push out and pull out all the old bad fuel in there. And I'm going to try and just dump fuel into the gas tank if I can. If not, I do have a brand new setup over there on Face Formula that I can probably take off and put it over here. It's just a little electric fuel pump that I put over here. I bolted to the fender. And I could do the same thing, sit a gas jug in here somewhere and run it off of a jug, but it'd be a whole lot better to just go ahead and get the tank working. So let's see what happens. Got everything on. I got the battery getting charged. Got Faith Green back in the car. She's gonna hit the switch for me. I got a little gasoline and we're just gonna attempt to try and fill up the bowl, but I might just squirt a little bit in the carburetor, see if it at least fire up first. And if it does, make sure that oil galley plug right there is not leaking anymore, and see if it'll run. So all right, here we go. Let's put a little gas in here. It's a big box, so it takes a little more gas. All right, Faith, go ahead and hit it and see what happens. Actually, hold up. Seen some smoke down here, and I forgot that I took the alternator belt off, so just in case it was to fire up, I don't want it messed up that belt, because I don't really feel like buying one right now. So, all right, I'll get back with you. While I let the battery charge, I just wanted to show y'all 1989. Last year it was registered, South Carolina, November. So I noticed that the fan belt is, or the fan actually, is hitting the shield shroud here. So if you can hear it. So it's hitting right down here, so really no sense in continue, because I guess I'm gonna just, I don't really know, try and trim it up just a little bit. It's just hitting right there, so not too bad. Finally got everything charged up. I got Faith still in there. It's dark, as you can tell. I'm gonna shine the light just to, you know, hopefully hear it bark off, and then we'll call it a night, and then we'll try and see if we can get it to run and drive tomorrow. So, all right, Faith, go ahead. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Woo! Shoot, yeah. But that fan blade is still hitting down there. So it's another day. I want to go ahead and take my shop vac, clean out some of this fire hazard, and, you know, try and just get it a little bit cleaned up in here. I want to go ahead, try to bleed the brakes. Even though we got a little brakes, I'd just rather be sure, you know, so I just want to bleed the brakes. And I crawled under here earlier, and I'm pretty sure the tank sounds empty. So I'm hoping I can go ahead and just throw some gas in there. I got 5 gallons, and maybe the fuel pump will work and pump up some fuel to the carburetor. And if we can do that, get the car to idle good, make sure it's shifting. I'm not really sure what this cable is dangling on here. I don't know if I showed it already or not. So if I haven't, I'll go ahead and show y'all. There's a cable right here, which appears to be like a transmission cable, but I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to jack the car up to know for sure. I got the battery charging up, so yeah, we got a few things to do today, and I mean, we're getting awful close to seeing if it'll run and drive. We're getting brake fluid here at the metal line, but it's not coming through the rubber, so it's probably just collapsed. I already have a brand new one, so might as well go ahead and throw it on there. I already got it disconnected. It's pretty easy. Just take it apart here while holding here, and then take out this little clip. Off she comes. So I'm getting fluid to the caliper, but the caliper ain't working, and I tried to bleed it and the screw broke off, so I'm just gonna have to get new calipers and see if that fixes it. But meanwhile, I guess we'll go ahead and try and work on getting it running, maybe idling, and see how that does, and go from there. I already got fuel in the tank. Doesn't seem to be leaking. Let's see if I can try to get some gas in here. It's going all over the place, really. Try and get a little bit in the bowl here. A little bit down in there. I got Faith inside the car. Why don't you go ahead and hit it for me, Faith? Oh, wow. Wow. That's pretty impressive. The old girl wants to run. I think with a little bit of work, I mean, it shouldn't be too much to get this thing to idle. I mean, shoot. I only put a little bit of fuel in the bowl. It's already wanting to run, so. Let me go ahead and try and fill up the bowl, and I'll bring y'all back. All right, the bowl is filled. All right. Go ahead and give it a little gas and see what she'll do. Give it a little throttle. Go ahead. Not that much. Oh, really? Oh, man. Blowing out a bunch of dust and rat's nests and shit. Damn. Shoot. It's kind of idle, kind of high. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to adjust that down just a little bit. But it sounds really good. We're not leaking oil, the best I can see back here. Alright, I got this side of the car jacked up. Let's see. No, we're good. All right, so let's get that idle screw adjusted just a hair. Oh yeah. Shoot. Wow. Man, that thing sounds really damn good. Shoot. That is incredible. That is incredible, everybody. Man, that thing's got some power. Man, I can't wait to get this thing on the road, man. This is going to be fun. I know it's not really a show car by no means, but it was worth every penny I paid for it, and it's going to make a fun little beat-around car. Man, if anything, that's a badass engine. I wish I could get it to idle a little bit more, see if maybe somebody put a little cam in it or something, you know. But, dang, that thing sounds good. No smoke or anything. I mean, it's just blowing out dust from just being in the exhaust. But, shoot, that thing sounds really, really good. Let's see if we can keep it idling for a little while. See if we can pump up some fuel. All right, go ahead, Faith. Sounds like it got a cam in it. Shoot. We're not pumping up no fuel yet though, so it's already got a little coolant in the radiator, so I already verified that. So I guess what I'll do is I'll try and put some ATF down there, see if I can, I don't know, soak the gaskets in the fuel pump, see if I can get them to come around, see if it'll pump up some fuel. And I might put a little bit more antifreeze in here, and it sounds really good. It really does. We just got to get brakes. I mean, if we get fuel coming up to here, it's going to idle. It's going to want to run. Excuse my French. But it's going to be a good car. I'm feeling hopeful. I mean, I'm feeling hopeful. Let's take a look at the oil real quick. See how it's looking. It's looking good. All right. So, with that being said, let's try and get it, pull some fuel up. If not, I could always just rig it up in here and try it that way, but that's just kind of a temporary fix. So, we got to put a fuel pump on here, we will. But, I mean, I am very pleased with it so far, and if anything, we got it to run good, so, yeah, I mean, in a scrapyard, can you believe it? Man. Alright, Faith, go ahead and give it a shot. Still ain't pumping nothing out. So, I don't know, let's try and work on that a little bit more. So I had the ATF in here in the fuel pump soaking for a little while. Went ahead and got some fuel in it. I'm gonna stand to the side just in case it does want to squirt anything out because I cut the line. But, you know, let's go ahead and see what'll happen here, Faith. Hold up. My bad. Hold up. Forgot to put the alternator back. I'm getting excited. Everybody knows what happens when I get excited. Alright, Faith. Go ahead and hit it. Shoot. Unfortunately, we're still not pulling any fuel up, so that's going to be a little problem. So I was finally able to get gas coming out, so soaking it and blowing through it definitely did work. So now I just want to see how it looks coming through the filter for a second. And like I said, we got some cooling in, but I'm going to want to put some more in pretty soon. So I went ahead and filled up the bowl with all that I had left. And the belt is good. Let me double check on the other side. Yep, we are good. So I'll give it a couple squirts. Have Faith Green hit it on the inside. And let's see if it'll push some fuel through here. Go ahead, Faith. Try it again. Try it again for me. Alright, hang on a second, we're almost there. I hate to do this, but I'm out of gas. I put it all into the tank. Trying to find my little bit of brake clean just to barely keep it going. All right, go ahead. Looking pretty clear. Alright, I'm thinking, I don't know what I'm really thinking. It's almost there. I mean, it's in here. I mean, it looks pretty clear, really. Alright, let me double check a couple things, and once I get it idling good, I'll bring y'all back. So it's the next day. I went ahead and picked up some more antifreeze. I got some power steering fluid with stop leak in it because this does have power steering, but it's bone dry. I also picked up some more lug nuts just to, you know, make sure we're safe and the wheels don't fall off, anything like that. So now I'll go ahead and add the fluids in, and I bought some more gas. I got 5 more gallons of gas, so I'll go ahead and put some more gas in this puppy. And shoot, I mean, that's about it. I was able to get some brakes on this one side over here. I put on the other side new brake hose. And for the other side, I did order a new caliper, but it's coming from Rock Auto, so it's not going to be here till next weekend. But we might go ahead and make that for another video, and maybe a little bit better test driving video if we can get it to run and drive. So I'm hoping that we can get it to run and drive, because I also have this caliper coming, and I'm hoping we'll have good brakes. All right, go ahead. Try it again. Yeah. Make sure the thermostat opens up and check the power steering fluid, or the power steering fluid pump. So it sounds really good. I mean, cold start like that. Listen at that chop. Woo, doggy. Dang it, boy. Who in the right mind would junk this car? I mean, I ain't a violent man, but I just kind of want to slap this guy. both in the same place. Man, oh man, oh man. What is the odds? Man. Hey, go ahead and put it down in reverse. Hold the brake. Yeah. Put it in reverse. All the way down.
All the way down.
All the way down. There you go. Is it doing anything? No? Try it again. Okay, there we go.
They want to go forward.
Alright, it's wanting to go forward. Give it a little gas. Easy though. You got your big block up under there. That's it. Come on. Grab, baby. Come on. A little more. It's supposed to. Come on. No more. Give it a little. Come on. No more. No more. Alright, hold up. Put it back in park. That should be neutral. Go up one more. Alright, now you reverse. Try reverse. Uh-oh. Transmission might be the problem. Oh, man. Put it up in park. Go up one more. Alright, you in park? Alright, don't run me over. Check the fluid. Oh man, we empty. Might have a little bit. Might have to dart up to town to put some in. I'm gonna grab that. I'll be back. I see where the fuel is going.
Where's the fuel going?
Alright. So I crawled underneath. To make sure we wasn't leaking transmission fluid. But look right there. We're leaking a good bit of gas. Gas is expensive, so gotta fix that. Alright, made it back with some ATF. I got 3 more quarts, so I looked it up on Google. It's calling for 6, so we should be almost there. So let's go ahead and give it a crank space. Did you cut it off?
No.
Huh. Uh-oh. We're out of fuel. Don't tell me I gotta make another trip up to town.
Oh no.
We're still good here. Huh. Well, that's odd. I hope all that fuel I put in there, I put about 10 gallons in there. I hope it didn't leak out. I was hoping it was just in the fuel line itself, the only fuel that might have leaked out, but that's all right. Well, we was about to put it down in a gear, but shoot. Let's fill up the bowl again and see if we can get it to fire up again. What'd you cut it off for?
Because I got scared.
I just wanted to see if it would move.
It moved.
Oh,
the
shoot.
brakes don't work.
They don't work. Well, we got it to move about 20 feet, but we still don't have brakes. So we got it to stop here, and as I was working on it, I figured we'd crank it up and try and bleed it with it running. But we got dumping out fuel right here, so we got some bad fuel lines right here that we're going to need to replace. So I think, unfortunately, we are going to call it a video here, but I think we got a lot done. So I'm very much pleased with it, and I can't wait to get some more parts in and get back on it. But I mean, for 600 bucks from the scrapyard, that thing sounds good. All right, let's jump in here for the Faith Green report. What you think, Faith?
Hey everybody, just want to start off. What a fun weekend, fun 4 days has been working on this thing. It has been, like I said, so cool. Again, like I said, a lot of fun with my handsome fella this weekend, and he said I get to enjoy it once we get it running, so I'm excited about that. Stay tuned for some footage when we get to work on Mellow Yellow, Panda Mellow Yellow.
Mellow Yellow.
Hopefully coming soon. I'm even more excited to work on my car. And what else? If you want to own a piece of Carolina Custom Classics history, you can own that white S10 right there. It is for sale. I'll even include everything in the back for a little bit extra, which is some scrap metal. I will include that in the deal, so let me know if you're interested. I'm selling it for $10,000, but price is negotiable. Anyways, guys, stay tuned for the next video, and we'll see you next time.
And also, don't forget, I have my handmade valve spring pin holder that I am giving away at 7,000, I believe I put subscribers. 8,000 subscribers. All right, so at 8,000 subscribers, we're giving it away. So I'll put a picture and a link right here. So be sure to go enter to win that. It's 100% free, including shipping, as long as you're in the continental USA. All right.